What's up, YouTube? This is the Take Five podcast. I'm Aaron Action.
Sometimes I'm Dustin.
I'm usually Rosie.
And I'm Amy Jo.
Okay, today's topic is top 5 D bands. All right, Amy Jo, what'd you have for number 5?
Well, I had to have Rockin' with Dokken on my list. So that's my number 5 pick. And I hope I don't steal that from anybody.
Well, we all probably have it. Yeah. I knew somebody had it. You didn't, Rosie?
I didn't because I knew somebody else would.
Yeah.
And I just hung out with him, a couple weeks ago. So I figured it was too obvious.
Those early Dokken records, amazing.
They were very good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John's super nice. So I appreciate that about him too. I always like that.
Yeah, that's always good. All right, Dustin, what you have for number 5?
Well, I have for number 5, I have a current band. And it's unusual for me to get into current bands. I mean, current, like, new within less, I don't even think they've been a band like less than 10 years. Dirty Honey.
Oh, yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. I really like what they do. Obviously they have I hate saying shit like this, but like a retro vibe. They definitely, but they have their own style as well, but clearly influenced by, but yeah, Dirty Honey, it's a great band name too.
It is.
Yeah.
They're one of the last bands I saw before the COVID shutdowns. So they great time.
Yeah, they just played here with Disturbed, I think, recently. So they're getting pretty big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rosie, what'd you have for number 5?
Well, let's see. I actually had Dirty Honey. But they were kind of in a tie with Dragon Force. So
oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna go with Dragon Force. I kind of had them both kind of in that same spot. So we'll go with Dragon Force.
Okay, right on. I went like a totally different route than you guys did on my number 5.
Of course,
American rap metal band from LA. This band was often compared to Rage Against the Machine, but in my opinion, a million times better. Downset.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Check them out.
That first record, that first record was so hard. Yeah, if you're in like mid-90s like rap metal type stuff, I mean they were pretty pissed off. Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, I loved Downset.
Yeah, me too.
Saw them a few times early on. So yeah, great band. Yeah.
Right on. All right, Amy Jo, you got for number 4.
Number 4 is Dio.
Yeah. I mean, it had to be said, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody inevitably gonna have.
He's one of my favorite male vocalists of all times.
Sure. Rightfully so.
A lot of people even argue and say that his version of Sabbath was better than Ozzy's.
I agree.
I agree. Like, out of all the Sabbath records, the Mob Rules is my favorite one.
I thought I was the only one. I thought that would be an unpopular opinion, but I'm glad I'm not alone.
Love the Mob Rules record.
Yeah, I hear it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy Jo, if you like Dio, you should check out a band called Liliac.
Okay.
It's a girl. Well, actually, it's a group of siblings, but the singer is a girl. Her name is Melody, and she goes by Melodio.
That's clever.
She does a lot of like Dio covers and stuff, and that's actually Rainbow in the Dark is actually where they went viral from. But they did America's Got Talent and stuff, but her voice is they're great kids too. Their dad's real nice, and they're super talented. I love those kids to death. But yeah, if you're a Dio fan, I suggest checking out Liliac. Wrong
will.
letter, but if you like Dio, check out Liliac also.
I will. Thank you.
Right on. Okay. Destin, what you got for number 4?
Shit, it's my turn already.
Yep.
Number 4, I have these guys have been doing it a while, since the 90s. They're actually a power trio from Canada. Very rock and roll with some punk influence, and actually, in my opinion, very underrated. For whatever reasons, they rarely play in the US. But Danko Jones. Got Danko Jones.
I figured someone would have them too.
Yeah. I actually saw him with Steel Panther, oddly enough.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, I knew who Danko Jones. Well, Danko Jones is a person, but that's the
Yeah.
band name too. But yeah, man, entertaining. He's like a night and day kind of dude, man. Like I remember watching a documentary about the band, and there was an interview with a guy, very mild mannered, had these glasses on, and I was like, oh fuck, that's him. But he's like completely different, like live. Like he's very animated and has character, but like I said, these interviews very mild mannered. Just yeah, Danko Jones.
I will check them out too.
Right on. All right. Rosie, what you got for number 4?
Let's see. For number 4, let's go with Devil Driver.
Okay.
Nice. I seen their very first show. They played with Superjoint Ritual at the Alrosa.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That was when Superjoint still had Hank III playing for them.
Oh.
It was actually like a couple weeks before the whole Dimebag incident happened, because Phil was on stage like talking shit about Pantera like right before that happened.
I sure would love to see Hank III.
I've seen him
But
too.
yeah.
Like, solo, yeah. Right on.
Devil.
All right.
And what about you?
My number 4, still on the west coast of California. This band was kind of labeled as like a new metal band, but I consider them kind of different. They more like alternative metal, I guess. The first 2 albums were so good. The Deftones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were good. Or are good.
Yeah. You don't like Deftones, Rosie?
I do. I said it along with you because
Oh.
I knew as soon as you started talking,
Yeah.
I knew that's what you were gonna say, and I have them on my list. So
Yeah, like they always got labeled, kind of new metal band, but they were different. I thought they sounded different than all those others.
no,
Yeah, I agree.
I like the Deftones, and it's one of those bands that I think that a lot of people like don't give enough credit to.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like how we are with like Good Charlotte. We always feel like people think it's goofy that we like them, and the Deftones is the same thing.
Yeah.
I remember, being 16, driving around in my CRX with my, big giant speakers and blasting the Deftones when everybody else was blasting, Kid Rock or DJ Funk or whatever they were doing. And,
Limp Bizkit.
yeah, and I was listening to Around the Fur.
I know a lot of people like that first record, but they didn't like the second one. I thought the second one was great too. Run the Fur was a great record.
But yeah, when you play it back, you watch. I said it right along with you. I knew that's what you were going to say.
Right on. All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number 3?
My third pick is Dangerous Toys.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I-
atta girl.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it, because that was actually a tie for my number with Danko Jones, and I knew, I just had a feeling somebody else was going to say Dangerous.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
almost didn't put him on my list because I figured one of you guys would have him on your list.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody said it. Yeah, we all love Jason McMaster here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's funny with Dangerous Toys though. When they first came out, like I wasn't a fan of them. So I thought they sounded too much like Guns N' Roses,
Mhm.
but they grew on me. And then, like I even liked their like later stuff. But at first I was like,
Yeah.
man, it's just, you're trying to sound like Axl Rose, but then yeah, I love them now.
Yep.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 3?
Number 3. Okay, number 3, we're gonna go a little bit different direction. I knew about this band early on. Hardcore band from Connecticut. One of the reasons they reeled me in was the singer Aaron. His vocal style was so different from every other hardcore band at the time, and I got to know these guys in this bands I was in, got to play with them. Death Threat.
Yep. I had them honorable mention. There's
Yeah,
actually a
had to
couple
bring up
bands
Death Threat.
called that, but yeah, the hardcore
Yeah,
band.
yeah. Death Threat from Connecticut. Yeah, his vocal style, man. I remember the first time I heard it, I just thought it was so like very like oi style with like Hatebreed type music. Well, 90s Hatebreed. So like, yeah, it's his very unique vocal style.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I liked about him too, is I like his vocals.
Yeah.
All right, Rosie, what you got for number 3?
Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Dead Daisies.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
What about them? We just right?
I'm gonna specifically say, especially towards
I
the
know.
John Crow. I know
I
you
knew
know
were
I
saying it. I already knew that.
but the Dead Daisies
That is a good band though.
was a fucking super group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're on my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
But, it's funny.
And
I just
Aaron, we saw them like a year and a half ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I actually thought of a topic we can do, best super groups. So if you guys want to do
That's
that
super-
eventually,
Oh yeah, that would be. Yeah.
right? All right, my number 3, I'm going way different than I did on my other ones. But you can't have top 5 D list without the Doors.
I agree. Yeah.
That just goes
Definitely.
without saying, like them or not, they're legends, you know?
Absolutely.
Anybody not like the Doors?
Right? Like, how can
Yeah.
you not? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I haven't gone down the when I say go down the rabbit hole, like I just haven't gone down the rabbit. I mean, I'm the Fairweather fan that knows the songs they're known for, which I do like, but yeah, definitely recognize, like Aaron just said, the legends that they are, the history. So yeah, that's a good pick, man.
but see, I didn't like them as a kid either, like, because I thought they were kind of weird and different. But when I seen the movie, and I was like, hearing all those songs, man, like they got some good stuff. And I went, after that, I would go through with their, catalog and listen to stuff. And yeah, they were a great band.
I don't think there was many of us that didn't have the Jim Morrison poster, or the white one where he's like this hanging
American
up in our room.
Photo. Yeah, good stuff. All right,
I
Amy
think
Jo.
most of that.
Okay,
Number 2.
for my second favorite D band, I'm gonna go just a little bit different with a British new wave heavy metal band called Diamond Head.
Oh, hell
Right.
yeah.
I think I have all of their albums.
Even like the more recent.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn, that's
Awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Throwing us for a twist there, girl.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a real good pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I love them.
Yeah. I mean, that everybody knows them. I mean, Metallica did a
Yeah, I was
song
gonna
with
say,
it,
like,
but-
they're known by Metallica.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. But
That's how Misfits kind of got,
Yeah.
same way.
Yep. yeah, damn good pick.
All right, Dustin, what you got for number 2?
Well, I'm glad no one said this one so far. because I wanted to get away with it, man. Loved this band from the moment saw the video. I was hooked. Then we did a few albums. Another Dirty band, man, Dirty Looks.
They're
Yeah,
on my
we-
honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about
Yeah.
them a lot, Dustin. Like, I
Yeah,
almost had them on my list just for because Pull from the Wire is amazing. That's
Yeah.
such a great record.
yeah,
I got
yeah. I remember being a kid, seeing that O Ruby video,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
the song. I mean, obviously I'm like 14. There's a hot girl in it. So yeah, it had all the ingredients for me.
Oh no, see, something with a hot girl attracted
Yeah,
Dustin Strickler's attention.
yeah. Yes, it did.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, they put on a good show live too. Saw them in Detroit.
yeah.
I saw them at the Alrosa back in the early 90s. They did a weekend show there, like Friday and Saturday night. And I remember Saturday night I went to go see Guar at the Newport. But Friday, Dirty Looks. I got on the tour bus. You guys know that I know Dustin, the band Legs Up.
Yeah,
That they opened up and like I ended up on their bus, like partying with them and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah, they were a great band.
yeah. Dirty Looks, man.
Oh yeah. All right, Razy, what you got for number 2?
Let's see. For number 2, I'm gonna go with Damien Rice.
Have no idea who
I
or
knew-
what that is.
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, sure don't. Well, what about him? Tell us about him.
Yeah, that's why I fill us in. Schoolist.
It's my email bullshit that you guys don't like.
Well, that's all good.
No,
but, I
it's-
mean,
I
My
already know what your
sad,
number one's going to be anyway.
yeah, we talked about that.
We just
yeah.
talked about this earlier. So they're an
My
emo band?
my sad folky stuff,
Is it a band or is it a person?
He's a solo artist.
Okay, okay.
Trying to think, what was it? Garden State. He had a song on called The Blower's Daughter.
Oh, in that movie?
Yeah, and that
Okay.
that was pretty big, but for the most part, he hasn't really had a huge like pop follow or like popular following. He's been pretty like under the radar, but he's just good.
Dreamy. Also with the D.
I don't know if I'd say he's dreamy, but his voice is dreamy.
Right on.
Hey, if Dustin can have beautiful women, we can have dreamy guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we can.
All right. My number
And a
2.
glass of wine.
Yeah. Well, she always has that with her.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Dr. Pepper. Or Pepsi,
With
Or-
wine.
It's Dr.
But-
Pepper.
but it's always either this glass or my Bluebird Cafe glass, regardless of what it is. But tonight, yeah, it's wine.
Right on. All right. My number 2. This is one of the newer bands on my list. British rock band from the early 2000s. Their debut album, Permission to Land, is one of my favorites of all time. They're on my list mainly for this album, The Darkness.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
I know,
forgotten
Rose.
all about them.
You don't like The Darkness? That, I don't care what nobody said. I mean, like, I know his voice is kind of hard to take.
We're
But that-
fine.
That first album, man, like, and because it came out of a time when nobody was doing that, they're
Yeah.
out
Oh,
there
yeah.
time, like, Good Charlotte, Simple Plan and stuff. Avril Lavigne's out. Then you got The Darkness, sound like something from the 70s, great band.
Yeah.
The Darkness is absolutely fine. They're my friend Shannon's favorite band, and I think they're one of those bands that I'm like, really? That's your favorite band? But they played Kiss Cruise 10. And I have to say, like, I'd never given them a chance. I never really paid any attention to them or tried to listen to them. Shannon was so excited about seeing them because, like I said, they're her favorite band. She's gone all over the place to see them. she had a bottle of champagne and saved it for their outdoor pool deck show. And her and I drank the bottle of champagne during the darkness. And I didn't know any of their fucking songs at all, but their show was super fun and they were super good. But I couldn't tell you the name of a song, or if it came on right, if something came on right now, I wouldn't be able to be like, oh,
Oh yeah, you would. You can tell his vocals anywhere.
Yeah, they're pretty distinctive. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to say that it was he's Freddie Mercury singing for AC/DC was their sound. Is what he used to compare him to. So it's funny about the Darkness though, like when they first came out, that first album, like they were selling out places like in minutes. And I remember they came to Columbus and like tickets sold out so fast I couldn't even get them. So they had a schedule in Cleveland. So bought tickets, me and my brother drove all the way to Cleveland, and we get there and they didn't even show up. Yeah, and this is early 2000s. Then I finally got to see him. I've seen him twice within the last 10 years, but they still put on a great show. But yeah, drove all the way to Cleveland, and they the Wild Hearts opened up for him, and they were like, well, you can come in and watch Wild Hearts for free, get your money back, whatever. But we were like, man, we're 2 hours away or whatever, so let's just go back home. But yeah, I was bummed out. I was glad I finally got to see him.
I randomly saw them in the middle of the ocean and had never paid any attention to them.
Yeah, you sent us a pic where you're drinking. Like, look what I'm doing during the darkness.
I think it was last year. It wasn't this year.
I know, but you still sent me a picture. We talked about the darkness before.
Oh yeah. I sent you the picture of me and Shannon.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, look at darkness playing. This is what I'm doing.
That's right. I forgot I sent you that.
All right, Amy Jo, what you got for number one?
My number one has to be, I don't know how you guys feel about this band, but Danzig.
Oh, honorable mention for sure. Yeah.
Name.
Remember when their first album came out? I didn't know anything about the Misfits or Sam Hain or anything like that. And I saw Danzig and went and saw them live at Harpo's.
Yeah.
And the next night they were playing Grand Rapids, and my sister went up to the t-shirt stand, and the bus driver was selling the t-shirts, and she asked him what time they were coming into Grand Rapids, and he told her. So we were at the arena waiting for them to show up, and we got to meet them then. And Erie Vaughn still remembers me to this day. We always got to meet Glenn and everybody every time they were in town from that one meeting. So.
And isn't Jerry like the nicest too? Like,
yes, everybody is. Erie was Jerry.
From, like, all of those bands, I feel like we're
yep, all of them.
Like all of the side bands, they were super nice.
Yep.
Well, you have better experience with Glenn Danzig than I did. Like, I won't go into that right now, but yeah,
I only seen mad once, and he was really mad, but I've always had great interactions with him. He's never been mad at me.
Yeah, I almost got beat up by their bouncers or whatever. Like outside, even like walking down the street, because I had my cell phone on me. They were like, "Put your phone away." And
really, that's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Must have been a bad day.
That's what we'll say. All right, Dustin, what'd you have for number one?
My number one for me on this one was easy. This is one of my all-time favorite fucking bands. Once again, got reeled into them, seeing a video on MTV
with hot
at
girls?
a very this one, no girls in. I mean, there may have been girls in it, but
you would have noticed.
This wasn't their thing really, but this was during a time where I was like going on different roads, finding interest in different types of music, like 80, 87, 88. DRI, man, Dirty Rotten.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're on my honorable mentions.
Yeah. One of my all-time favorite bands.
Have their tribute album that is like a bunch of bands doing tributes to them? or doing covers for them?
I don't know.
You don't know if you have it?
No, I don't have it. I thought you were asking if one existed. I don't
No,
know.
no, it exists and it's really good.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
if it's something you could download, but there's physical copies of it. I have it.
Hmm.
The jackalopes are on it.
Well, see, that's the thing is like I'd check it out, but there would have to be a band that I would like know who it is to be like interested in it. And I'm weird like
The
that.
jackalopes.
I don't know them.
They're awesome.
Okay, I mean, well, I'm not saying I wouldn't check it out, but only
right,
DRI
Reggie.
can do DRI.
All right.
All right. So, I'm gonna segue real quick before I go with number one, because I have a funny story for Amy Jo's pick. If we have, I don't know where we're at on time.
About 9 minutes left.
Okay.
Shit.
So when I was 14 and I went to go get my first tattoo, my mom went in with me, and obviously, because I was minor, I wanted the Danzig skull across my whole fucking upper back, like across my shoulder blades. Well, thankfully, she said no. I ended up with a tramp stamp instead. And I hate my tramp stamp, but now I have a full back piece of Hank 3 instead. But I always thought that was funny that, fucking 14-year-old me wanted the Danzig skull across my
That was
back.
Ben's first tattoo also.
Well,
Yeah.
Of course it was.
The only tattoo I have is a Danzig skull, the
Yeah,
tribal
see?
version.
Yes. Yeah,
I have, that's
it
pretty common.
resonates.
Yeah. So my number one, and I know that the boys are gonna know, but I know you watch a lot, so
Yeah.
you might know too, but
Mm,
Let's hear it.
professional,
yeah,
Yeah.
because
I guess nobody wins that bet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
So surprising, Rosie.
Yeah.
Woo! Fuck! Oh!
Yeah.
All right, I'm on number one. It's been said, but shout out to Houday. He made a comment earlier about how he don't understand why we change our picks when somebody else has it. He said that we should just go with it, so we'll give it a shot. All right, my number one is say whatever you want to say about this artist, but you can't deny the great music you put out through several bands. My number one, Danzig.
Danzig.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm not the only one. That's good.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put it on my list. 'cause I
First
knew
four
you had it.
albums were amazing.
The
Yeah,
first four are the best.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. We got time for honorable mentions. We have to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
again.
And we still got about 7 minutes.
Okay.
I have two that haven't already been mentioned.
Okay.
And
I have
one
quite
is
a few.
DAD, Disneyland After Dark.
Yes.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were good.
DAD. And then these guys aren't, I don't know if they're really heavy metal, they're more alternative, but Days of the New.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be any genre. I said
Yeah.
the Doors, so. All right, Dustin, what you got for honorable mentions?
Well, I have a ton, so I'm just
Right.
going to go through them.
So
Okay.
do we want to start another one and keep going, or do we want to?
Well, we still have 5 minutes. If we get close
All
to,
right.
just go ahead and
I'll
go.
just go through them.
Yeah.
Well, one I thought about when we had dinner earlier that I didn't have one here, and Justin would have had them. DePriest,
Oh yeah.
Nadir DePriest, the band that they kind of got forced to do it as that instead of London. I got Death,
Yep.
Chuck Schuldiner,
I'm
Death,
gonna say which
Death
version.
Angel. Well, Chuck Schuldiner, that's all
Yeah.
I fuck.
Well, see, I like the punk band too, so that's why I was wondering.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got Death Angel.
Yeah.
They were some young kids, like teenagers.
Mhm.
Deep Purple. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh,
We- we all fucked up on this one. Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
On my list, thank you very much.
I'm
but-
not a big
Well,
Def
you
Leppard.
haven't said it yet.
But yeah,
Right.
I moved it to honorable mention.
All right. I got a German thrash band, Destruction.
Mhm,
Got Dark Angel, Gene Hoglan,
mhm,
played drums. Down.
Yep.
Down.
mhm.
Yeah.
Honor-
Dogs d'Amour.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them.
Yeah. And a band that I've been going down the rabbit hole recently, Punk Legends, The Dwarves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed that Aaron didn't have the dwarves. I fully expected that.
So that's the well, and I had Dangerous Toys, but Amy Joe thankfully had that in the top 5.
Right on. All right, Rosie. What you got, Ron?
So honorables, I'll make mine super quick. I had Dean Martin,
Oh,
Wow.
Death Cab for Cutie,
Oh
John
shit.
Carlton, the fucking Queen, and Debbie Harry.
oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next.
All right. I'll go through them pretty quick. David Bowie,
I almost had him on mine.
I assumed
Um,
somebody.
Cleveland punk band, the Dead Boys.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a groove metal band called Dead Flyboy,
I remember them.
the Dead Kennedys,
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course.
the Dead Milkmen,
Of course.
Forgot about them.
Yeah.
Diamond Rex,
I remember
Uh,
Diamond Red.
the Distillers,
Yeah.
Duran Duran.
See, I almost had them on my list. Because
I like some old, yeah, good stuff.
back in the day,
Dropkick-
they were my favorite.
Yeah, Dropkick Murphys. I'm surprised that nobody said
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they were on my honorable and I forgot them.
I beat you. Then my last one, New York band, Dog Eat Dog.
Yeah.
I love that first record.
I did too. Yeah. Sure.
Right on. Any other ones?
No.
Oh well, as soon as we're done, we'll all think shit.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, because you guys said something I forgot.
Oh my god.
Great hits.
Me and Michael, my best friend, we saw a band open for Ace Frehley once upon a time. And it was they were so terrible they were good. And the singer played for played in CSI at one point, but they were just DOG, and I cannot remember what it stood for, but the guy was like had the big thick handlebar mustache, and oh my god, they were the most ridiculous band ever. And I wish I could remember what it stood for. And once this is posted, I swear I'm going to write in the comments. But their songs are about like strippers and cocaine.
Oh.
And
Dustin's favorite
like that.
topics.
Nah,
Yeah.
well, maybe one time, but I'm older now.
All right, well, we're about out of time. Hi, Alistair.
Yeah. Hi, Alistair.
hey, everybody say happy birthday to Alistair. His
Happy
birthday
birthday,
was-
Alistair.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
man.
Hey. We're about running out of time. Thanks for coming on, Amy Joe.
you.
You're welcome back
Yeah.
Thank you for
anytime.
having me.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. 5 and out.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.